On guard.
Are we good? Oh, why do you have a knife? Why? Don't point a knife at
Can I
me.
shave you?
I'm gonna say no.
I bet I could. Ooh, you do have a nice looking. Your beard's back.
Did you just notice?
When did that happen?
It didn't just happen.
I'm gonna have to study this.
I don't want you to.
Just one hair, bud.
No!
There is one straggler. I'm not doing it for research and personal things. I'm doing it to help your grooms. I'm gonna be very gentle.
You're taking a sharp object near my face.
Oh, it's not sharp enough.
Oh, thank goodness.
But it is sharp enough to open up this wine. I'm like a king.
You gonna drink that whole bottle?
I'm feeling it. Woke up, had an eye twitch. That was like 5 days ago. Woke up again today. 5 days later. That's how time works, and it's still twitching.
It's still a little twitchy.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Don't touch my eye.
You almost cut my face.
A baboon!
Baboon?
Apparently, when I get wine drunk, I just yell baboon when I disagree. I actually really like that, though. When you don't approve of someone, just baboon!
No, I think that Trump should be president. Baboon!
You want to take a little swig of wits?
Yeah, I'll stick to this that your mouth hasn't been on.
Hey, my mouth is super clean.
I'm not convinced.
Convinced Vaughn.
No.
Don't like that?
Not at all.
What? I can't make fun Vince Vaughn jokes? I'm owning Wilson at it. Don't be crashing this wedding party. Apparently when I get wine drunk.
You make 10-year-old jokes that...
Wait, Wedding Crashers isn't 10 years old.
I bet it is. Ask Siri.
What year did the Wedding Crashers movie come out?
Wedding Crashers was released July 15th, 2005.
11 years old.
I got this eye twitch and I'm stressed.
Why are you stressed?
Why am I stressed? Why am I stressed? I don't know if it's anxiety or what you want to call stress. I feel like people just use the word stress as this overarching thing.
Right, it covers like anxiety, some depression, some like other things, and just like a lot of it just falls under the umbrella.
I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
And that obviously is different for each particular person, but I was pretty stressed out for like 3 or 4 straight days, and I hadn't had that in 3 or 4 years.
Did you hit like a point where you were like, this is the worst?
I had a point where every single decision I made leading up to that moment, like, I'm not talking the decisions I made that day or that week, I'm talking the decisions I've made for the last 2 or 3 years, were very much like, what the fuck am I doing?
What made you feel better? Like, what is that moment where you're like, okay, that week is behind me, I am doing this thing, and I feel better now.
Well,
like, even not like 100% better, but like, I feel better than I did yesterday.
So a couple of things I did. I went and shot some hoops.
Oh.
Random.
Yeah. To play some horse?
Yes, I actually did.
With like an 8-year-old?
Beat him. Crushed him.
Nice!
I was fucking Steph Curry. I've been trying to get back in shape. My time allocation is poorly done.
Which adds to the stress.
So I don't feel great about myself. I don't have time to get myself better. I'm now upset, so I drink and eat shitty. And it's this vicious circle that I've been trying to overcome. And I have like 2 or 3 days where I'm like, hell yeah, I just bought a juice cleanse. And I'm doing it for 2.5 hours. I want a donut. When was the last time you were stressed?
About 5 days ago, 4 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. Last week was a really rough week for me at work and stuff, and just had a lot of projects going on, and they just started to stack up and weighed down on my brain. Around Thursday, I broke down, essentially.
Did you cry?
Did not cry. Almost threw up, though.
Did you get over it?
I did.
How?
An unconventional method. So it was 4:30 p.m.
Yes.
I was still at work, had like a half hour left, and I was like, what's going on tonight? And I looked up on the internet, and WWE NXT Wrestling...
Oh, God!
Yeah, I was coming to Spokane, Washington, and it was fun. It was exactly what I needed. It got me completely out of my head. I didn't think about work at all for like the 3-hour drive there, the 3 hours of wrestling, and the 3-hour drive back.
So you drove for 6 hours
to watch 3 hours of wrestling.
On the drive back, did you feel like better?
Oh yeah, I can honestly say like on the drive back, I wasn't even thinking about like, thank God my stress is gone. It was like just nothing. It was like, that was so fun. I'm singing along to music and driving really late at night.
I was gonna say, not trying to fall asleep.
This is how you drive, right?
My drive to Missoula and then from Missoula back to Helena has been super cathartic, and like I put on my headphones or I listen to music and I have so much random, like an hour and a half of just thinking.
How often, if you weren't doing that, would you just sit for an hour and a half and just think about life? Never, probably,
yeah,
right?
I don't think I have, like, there's moments if I'm sitting, I'm assuming that I should be doing something.
Right.
So it's like my normal day-to-day life before all this driving was like, well, I guess I better go to a brewery. I guess I better watch it.
And so you're filling your mind with like different things, whereas like when you're driving in the same direction for an hour and a half, like you are just alone with your thoughts, and so you're forced to think about life and work and all this stuff, and it is therapeutic and cathartic.
Like at the end of the day, people, like I remember I used to work out a lot. I used to drink a lot, hook up with people a lot. Like whatever it is, you can find something to relieve stress, to find a balance, to get a life outside of work, or whatever it is that's causing you that anxiety.
Which, to be fair, NXT tickets are an expense.
But ultimately just ends up being like, oh shit, that was a finance that I spent, and in the moment it felt good, but now maybe in 2 days I'll be worried about it.
So far, still don't regret it.
It's my baby. Growing up. Ow!
What a fun time, like, our videos just devolve into us just, like, fighting on camera.
Oh, it's gonna. We're gonna just straight up do a wrestling match.
Next year for our WrestleMania special.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Killed him.
He killed him with a pillow. No, I'm just gonna...
It's a steel chair.
I'm gonna straight up...
Don't ruin the illusion.
You know who you look like?
Who?
Wait. Tilt your head, like, 4 degrees to the right. No, like, not the yaw, like the yaw. Like, no, like, yeah. Okay, now go the other way. Do you have, like, a Stephen Colbert ear?
What?
Do you have a Stephen Colbert ear?
Ear?
Ear, he's got, like, a weird ear.
Do I have a weird ear?
Like, that ear looks good, and then you start tilting, and that one looks a little tucked back. You have a Stephen Colbert ear. Oh, man! Revelation!
My ears look the same.
No, they do not. That one on the other side is sticking out way more. Stephen Colbert here. Nice job. You're welcome.
This one's back further?
Yeah.
Why didn't Hank notice that?